Did Joe get embarrassed pretending to like Harris? Our video of the day comes to us from Joe Biden, who praised Vice President Kamala Harris at a DNC holiday event on Sunday. He laid it on thicker than slabs of bacon and Brian Stelter's scarfs down while on the toilet. Roll it, Nancy.
It's also been an incredible honor to serve with someone of immense character that she demonstrated through her entire career, Kamala Harris. I knew what I was doing when I asked her to be my vice president. She always served this country with purpose and integrity, and she always will. And you're not going anywhere, kid, because we're not going to let you go.
So generous of him. And it was a good distraction why Dr. Jill snuck up behind her with a Louisville Slugger. But President Biden, how do you really feel about her?
Yeah. Come on. I knew what I was doing when I asked her to be my vice president. I was picking a woman and a person of color, just like I said I would. Give me a break. What was I supposed to do? She always served this country with purpose and integrity. And one hell of a cackle. And she always will. I tell you, you're not going anywhere, kid. Especially not the White House. 'Cause you lost.
Loftus, you know what just cracks me up? Have you ever talked glowingly about someone while yelling? Like, man, he's a really nice guy.
Yeah.
Like I think he's sending us a message.
Yeah, he was all over the vocal roller coaster
Yes.
on that one. I knew Kamala, because she's a great. He's
Yeah.
looking around for her. Super creepy. And Kamala says she's not going to go quietly either.
Yeah.
She's like that old drunk at the bar at closing time. You know, you got the bottle back there. They're going to have to call the police because I'm telling you their crazy little jokes, and I know I'm going to be the California. Good luck with that, everyone.
Why is he still talking? Like, why does he still speak?
He is actually still the president, Tyrus.
What?
I know.
Someone tell President Trump that because he's making deals and.
Not just President Trump, like CEOs, world leaders, everybody has, moved on. Listen, maybe Kamala Harris will still be around. Maybe she'll come back in 28. She'll have to do something that she hasn't been able to do before, which is to actually get through a presidential primary and win it, which she hasn't done twice. So we'll see. I have a feeling that they might be moving on, though. It's kind of like she needs to watch that movie, He's Just Not That Into You. It's the American people, honey.
What's hard about talking about Kamala and President Biden, it's hard to ask specific questions about them because there's nothing there. It's like, Reagan, do you have anything to add to the ridiculousness of him scream praising Kamala?
Yeah, I think he forgot already. Like, I think he's just, like, totally out of it. Like, nobody's behind the wheel, and he's like, Kamala's great. She's great. Look at her. Yeah, you've got it, kid. And he has no idea. Like, the rest of the last, 6 months have been washed from his brain. He's just there at the party.
He doesn't even know the election's happened.
He's like, what?
So this Tuesday.
Yeah. Yeah, no clue. That's my take on it. Or the joke's on us, and like the clip. I mean, he's really got that internal monologue going and the vocal roller coaster, like really showing his real feelings. But now I think he's just forgotten.
Wouldn't that be hilarious if his last day of presidency and he's done? He's like, man, I was going to get arrested, all this drama. Whoo, I'm good, I'm free, and he wasn't any of this at all. It was all an act.
Yeah, I've said this before, but I kind of just want to see more of him. Like before there was a reason to keep him from talking because, they wanted to, for whatever reason, actually have him be the president again for another 4 years, as if anybody thought that was possible. But they made him so he couldn't talk. But now it's let him talk. I feel like everybody gets that Netflix deal after the president. This one I'm actually interested in. Just like him behind a microphone with a podcast. He doesn't even need it. He doesn't even need guests, I feel like.
Context. Yeah.
He will envision them.
He'll just say some random weird
vision the guest. You don't need to actually fly the guest. They'll be like, he'll think someone's in the chair. Saves on cost of flying people out to appear on the pod. You know, I would watch. You all would watch.
True.
Everyone would watch.
I'd watch him like get in an argument with like Shakespeare.
Yeah.
Like, you know, or so whatever invisible friend.
Yes.
Yeah, and
I
just
hope-
call it "Come On, Man."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or going into the light with Joe Biden. Like I would.
This week, Joe interviews his Uncle Bozy. Tell me about the cannibals, Uncle Bozy.
We can
a
finally
bullet
meet
ball in a
Corn. We
chair.
can finally meet Corn Pop. Like who is Corn Pop?
Yeah, I don't see why he wouldn't do it. I mean, man, if I worked at a production company, we'd already have ink on the paper.
Maybe you bring him in as a co-host on your podcast.
On my Sunday radio show on Sirius XM Patriot Channel 125. Yeah, maybe I would totally. I mean, listen, I would interview the president. Why not? But I also feel like kind of bad making fun of him now. It feels like kicking a puppy. Like, you know, just let him go.
We're not making fun of him. We want, like Kat said, we want more.
I want to hear what he has to say.
Not
He hasn't been
worldwide
quiet for too
consequences
long.
every time he speaks. Now you've upset me. Reagan, take it away.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.